Thank you for watching today. This is Kinnear. Welcome to another Starfield video. Today we're walking through the new ammunition crafting process that just came out in the June 2024 update. We'll start by buying the new primer and diode resources. Next we'll level the skill up to 3 at the research station, and then I'll provide a complete table of all ammunition ingredients and amounts. So let's get started. So I'm going to start the process here in New Atlantis. This is with a level 17 character that doesn't have any skill points in weapon or spacesuit manufacturing. We're going to start by heading over to the well. The first thing we need to do is find 2 different types of new resources that are now in the game: diodes and primers. There are small primers, large primers, and then there are 2 different types of diodes. I have found so far that the same people that are selling firearms are usually selling these. Sometimes they don't have any in stock. I'm actually going to buy as many as I can find, and from this point forward, I'm probably buying them every time I see them. We'll stop the trade authority as well.
It's cliche, but it's true. Of course, of course.
She doesn't have any. Oh well. I have a strange visual effect going on here. Let's head up to the Centaurian Armory in the residential district. I think it's called the Centaurian Armory.
So, what's the point?
I've not fast traveled to it. Centaurian Arsenal. There you go. This guy's so new, he has not been to the gun store in New Atlantis. That logo is all over the place right now.
I'm sure you already know there's no one-size-fits-all. Welcome to Centaur. All sales are final.
Okay, let's see what you have for sale, please.
The finest collection of
Large round primers and magnetic diodes. We'll take them all. Thank you very much. Need to get to UC Supply. I don't remember it is. And there are people in the way. UC Distribution Center, thank you. That'll do it.
I'm pleased to report that our stocks are. Welcome to UC. Yes.
What's she got? She has charged diodes, large round primers. So nobody here has the small primers yet. So I think we're going to have to go off-world to find those, but that's okay. I think going forward, we're going to have a rotation of vendors that we visit.
Back to it then.
We should probably be buying potatoes at the same time. I'm joking. I don't need potatoes. Let's go find Shepard in Aquila City.
Hey.
Aquila City should be pretty good. There are 3 gun vendors.
Aquila City is always up.
This should be a good place to buy these.
I'll say, take a look around.
What do you have, Emerson? Okay, Digipix's fine. He has... That's great. That's a good number, too. It's very good. There are other elements that are necessary to do the research, so we can buy those along the way as well. I'll put a table of those at the end of the video or near the end of the video. When you get to the point of actually manufacturing ammunition, there's quite a bit that you're going to want to have on hand in order to manufacture ammunition. So we'll stop in at Midtown Minerals and at least pick up some copper and lead.
Can't be that bad. Them trade authorities. Then you've come to the right place.
I do have a workshop on my ship, so we'll see if we can get all the work done here. I am going to check my inventory and see if I can find a lab coat, which will help with sudden developments in research. And I'm also going to look for 2 chems. One is Neurajack, and the other one is Synapse Alpha, I think it's called. We'll have to find that. Both of which should decrease the amount of material I need to do the research and increase the potential that I'm going to get a sudden development, which will give me some additional free materials. Yeah, so Synapse Alpha, Neurajack, and the lab outfit. I'm just going to stack all those up. I don't know if the research project required fewer resources for 10 minutes stacks between the Neurajack and the Synapse Alpha. Doesn't seem to, but I'm just going to stack them up anyway, because I think I have a lot of Synapse Alpha in inventory. 15 or 20. So if you don't have these, keep an eye open for these as well. Lab coats are all over the place. We'll be back to the workshop in a moment. We're going to go to the research lab first. Put on my stylish lab outfit. And take some meds. Now keep in mind he doesn't have any other points allocated for these types of upgrades. So copper and lead. I got free copper. So that's 6, 6, and 4. And you can see on the table, those are the adjusted amounts after you have taken the chems that I've taken. If you are not using Neurajack or Synapse Alpha, then those amounts are going to be slightly higher, maybe 20% higher, is my guess. So buy more than you need. Ammunition 2, copper, lead, 0 wire, and large primers. Then ammunition 3 will be at the bottom of the list. Magnetic diodes, charged diodes, isocentric magnets, and positron batteries. I don't think I have enough positron batteries for this. I always try to pick the material that I have the most of first in the hopes that it will trigger a sudden development and I'll get some free materials. But I am short 12 positron batteries. If I had those, I would be done. This is a 10-minute process to level ammunition making, if you have the materials. I'm going to have to do some running around. I can't make a positron battery myself here. That is probably an item I have not unlocked. At a higher level character, I might have that unlocked and be able to manufacture that. We'll make a quick trip to Neon.
Are you working toward that next technological leap? Then let Ryujin Industries help you get there.
I think Mr. Sieghart is going to have what we need. He's going to have some of it at least. 12 is a pretty good stack. I don't know how common that is. It's 10, so I'm 2 short.
I heard there's shortages over at Reliant
Ryujin
Medical.
is hiring.
Are you avoiding maybe Doc Manning better get his act together before the place
Line of equipment and accessories for all your
We're fully. You should have seen the look. Best deals.
Doesn't have any, but he has large round primers.
Watch your back out there.
got those two.
So the good news, once we eventually can make all the ammunition we want to make, is that for most of the ammunition, when you make a batch of it, you're going to get 9, 10, 14. I think with the exception of the 40 millimeter XPL, which is a 1-for-1. As you might expect, it's an explosive round, so it takes a lot of materials. So going back to this, we are missing positron batteries. I think I'm going to have to go back to Cheyenne, Gila City. If you are here buying diodes and primers, it's probably a good idea to look for the positron batteries as well. Let's see if I get a sudden development that will finish this up when I add these. I'm one short. So let's take a look at the total ammunition table. I did pick up the last one and finish up ammunition 3. This is a table of all the ingredients that are necessary in order to make each type of ammunition that I could find in my list at the workbench after I had ammunition 3 researched. You'll notice I sorted this by those that use a small primer on the left-hand column, followed by those that use a large primer, charged diodes, and magnetic diodes. And when you look at them, it starts to make sense. The laser cartridges, the particle fuses, those use charged diodes. The top of the list with the small primer, a lot of those are copper and lead, maybe with 1 or 2 elements added after that as well. And you'll see in that far left-hand column, I have a batch size, and that should be visible when you're manufacturing them as well. So if you're making, let's say, 45 caliber ACP, you're going to get 7 rounds in each batch. If you're making 27 caliber, you're going to get 14 rounds in each batch. And as I mentioned, if you're going to make 40 millimeter XPL, you're going to get 1 round for every batch that you make. So I did get that ammunition 3 finalized, and now I can go straight to a workbench and I can make ammunition here. And I'm just going to list all the ingredients here on the screen. These are the resources that are necessary for building ammunition. The table previously shows you the quantities, or you're going to see them inside your build menu. The primers and the diodes are the new items. Zero wire, isocentric magnets, and solvents are pretty straightforward. So that's it for ammunition. Happy hunting. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. I really appreciate it. Remember, simplicity is an exact medium between too little and too much. It is the final achievement, the crowning reward of art. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, subscribe, and get notifications. This is Kinnear, and I'm out of here.